everyone. My name is Drago. Today we're going to be doing some things. Hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry for being so late. It's been kind of a okay. So let me kind of jump into this as we start to get the stream started and all that good stuff. So it's been kind of a crazy week. I'm not going to lie. It's been just a little weird. My wife came home earlier last week, and we've been kind of sorting our schedules out again as she's arrived back. I had kind of a rhythm going, as you could probably tell, with my streams, but ever since she's gotten back and some other things have been happening in the family, it's been kind of crazy, and it's been very difficult for me to get back on my normal schedule when she's here because I don't know how long I'm going to have her. So I am trying to kind of get back into the normal rhythm of things, but it's proving very difficult. That being said, I'm so glad to be back in front of you guys. I haven't streamed in what seems like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days. It's been a little while. Definitely good to be back in front of you all. Really happy and excited to be here with you. Let's go ahead and get some tunes going as we go ahead and get the stream started as well. And it'll likely be about a 2-hour stream or so. Nothing crazy. Just to get my feet wet again, get back into the rhythm of things. And let's see. Go ahead and bring this back down a bit to like 8. All right, cool. Cool. All right. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Joker, Jocelyn Ducrot, Shanksu's in the house. Balciadori is here. Letio, Sleepy Dentist. Oh, damn, hello. KvK, welcome. We've got Jocelyn Veneno, Boss 08 is in the house. Abood D, War Games, Tempest Rock. We have Felix Bernier. We've got Tom in the house as well. Finally, yes, how's things with the missus back home? It's very good. It's very good having her back home, but it's been kind of crazy as well from a schedule standpoint. I do also have a little bit of I don't know, allergy thing going on, I think, right now as well. A little bit of drainage / sore throat or tickly throat. So hoping that goes away very, very soon. That being said, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves today. We're going to be doing Dhalruk's Treasure Box today. We're also going to be doing some discussion around 916. The pop-up for KvK has happened, and we have the regular Heroic Anthem available. So we'll talk about what we're planning to do with that. And we'll also go over a little bit of Osiris League information as well. So, for instance, when we select it here, we've got 1 week down. The group stage round 1 is officially in the books. So that's done. You have 2 and 3 weeks there, and then you have the semifinals, finals, and then whoever wins the finals for their qualifiers makes it to the playoffs. Okay, so that's when the real fun begins. That's when I'm going to start casting on the official Rise of Kingdoms channel and all that good stuff. You obviously still have the 4 realms as well to go through. Obviously, Anubis is the one that we're in 916. That's the only Osiris League team that I'm on. And again, it's not really a main Osiris League team. I would say that it's probably built good enough to get into the playoffs, but maybe not necessarily to get deep into the playoffs. So just a little something there for you guys to enjoy. I think we're in number 7. No, maybe 9. I don't recall. We were 7. I just didn't go high enough. Yep, there we go. I was right. So T2A is the one I'm in. We have 4 billion power on the ranker. Definitely the highest in the group that we're in. Facing off against Brave Blossoms next week and against pretty sizable power difference, but it is what it is. I mean, that's the game we're playing. Let's see what else we got. Dhalruk's Treasure Box. Yay. Are they going to remove Strife? I don't know why they would do that. A lot of people like doing Strife. Definitely better than the power-up event, for sure, in my opinion. Definitely better than Desert Conquest. Certainly better than March of the Ages. Not that we've seen that in quite some time. Let's do Desert and Farm in 916. AMX, no. No. We will not be doing that. All right, so there goes all my free ones. Again, excuse me. I'm working through something. Kaizen, hey Drago, Henry can be good on open field. Yeah, I use him open field with my my main account in 307. If he is good, can you say some pairs? Sure. I mean, basically any archer pair. He's great with Boudica. He's great with Nebu. He's great with YSG. He's great with Virus, Ram. I mean, any archer commander, you're in good shape with him. I gotta buy the mechanisms, huh? Fine, I'll buy them. It's done. It's done. Here we go. Steve, what's going on, man? I haven't played it yet. Oh, you haven't played Strife for the 8? No, Strife for the 8's still around, guys. It's not going away. They're rotating every other... So, in case you haven't figured it out, every other offering, it's Strife... It's Heroic Anthem and Desert Conquest, or Strife of the 8 and Heroic Anthem Power Up. That's the two offerings. They keep alternating those, so you can wait and pick the ones you want, or you can just take the next one however you want to do it. Why does the green bar keep appearing? So you guys are seeing that too, because it's weird. It must be something to do with the transmission between my boxes. It didn't show up on a recording, which was weird, but I do see that sometimes it is popping up on my stream, so I'll try and get that fixed before our next stream. It's a little glitchy. I thought it was just on my emulator, or on my OBS, but it seems like it's the actual full feed from my other computer going over to it. We're definitely going to be doing HA, I believe, Milo. And again, Strife is not available right now, so. Yeah, there's a glitch in the Matrix, and I found it. That's for sure. And I don't know what could possibly be causing it. I haven't changed anything. I've changed nothing. Wow. Every single one on the auto. That was awful. That was truly awful on that one. When is the tracking updater event tracker getting updated? Extreme Mitch. It gets updated pretty regularly. Kurgan and a few other people that have access to it have been doing updates every now and again. But as soon as we get information on stuff that's not normally sequenced, it's going to get put up. Peace Frog Desert KvK is for the awesome people. That's right. Yusuf, what's going on, guys? Wow. This makes me regret doing it sometimes because it's not that great. It's not that great. I'm not going to lie. This is not going so hot. I like my kingdom. I've been migrating from KvK 3 back to KvK 2 2 times now. And I'm T5 now, so I'm hyped for Season of Conquest, and the commanders being Archer before Season of Conquest. It's hard. I really wouldn't recommend migrating back to KvK 2. It just doesn't make sense to me to do that. There we go. Are you using a capture card whilst using stream elements? Yes, but stream elements has nothing to do with it. It's only happening. So if I go to my camera input and if I go to my other scenes, it's not doing the flicker. So it has to be something to do with the graphics card output from my PC into the capture card input on my stream PC. I have two PCs set up. Did your Kingdom 916 register for HA? Not yet, Abro. Not yet. Oh, goodness. All right. Not yet, but I believe we are going to register for Heroic Anthem. So, Steve, you said, I migrated back because I was in a group with some T5 that wanted to get some Season of Conquest commanders expertise. Well, why would you migrate out of Season of Conquest if you want to expertise them? Is my question. Now I Ramsey's expertise in almost Gilga, and I'm spearing gems for Boudica. You're saving gems for Boudica, I'm assuming? That's good. I mean, like I said, I've got a video out basically saying you need to focus on the 3 primes right now. So, well, 2 of the primes and Nevsky is your focuses. Or at least they should be. The recent ones haven't been too bad. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. KvK, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. Welcome to the team. You know, I'm still up in the air about Dhalruk's puzzle box. You know? I just don't know if it's a good enough value. I feel like I'm not getting the best value out of this. And it's a lot of gems. Like, it's a lot of gems. There we go. Solve the puzzle. Okay. Here's the puzzle. Dark, welcome to the stream, bud. Boo. Ground control. Yes, I know. You can use Streamlabs without the... It'll get fixed, guys. Don't worry about it. It's been kind of going up and down at times. I wonder if it might actually even be an HDMI cord problem. Like, I just need to replace the cord. That's also a possibility. Cord might have just went bad. Because I've literally changed nothing. Like, there's nothing been changed, so... Yeah, 400 gems per box. Well, you figure it's what? For the wheel, it's... If you spend 5 times and it's 3,600, that's what, like 700-ish gems per spin. And you spend 180 times sometimes, you know? This one's 200 times. So it's about the same. Yeah, I mean, it's 88,000. It's 88,000 for this event. So the wheel, you can figure, if you want to do all 3 spins, sets of spins, you're looking at 140,000 gems. But for material events, yeah, it's about the same as Esmeralda, if you think about it. It's just all at one time. That's all. Yeah, let's get some more likes in, guys. We have 120 people watching and 30 likes. Let's go ahead and get closer to that 3-digit mark. Like I said, we'll probably be streaming for about 2 hours total. I'm going to be doing Dhalruk's puzzle box here. We're going to be talking to 916 as well. I'll hop over to that account. We'll go over what we got going on. I'll open up the alliance list and the player list so you guys can see who's there. Now that we've officially kind of, you know, somewhat ended our migration. Although there is time still to migrate to 916 before we get started in our next KvK, obviously, since we haven't quite registered yet and the matchmaking hasn't quite started yet. Ooh, that's... Oh, okay. I was going to say, did I get it already? That'd be nice. Ugh, I've been getting garbage on these special ones. I might have 1 more in me. Maybe 2 more. Existed. Yes, crafting session will be soon. We'll do another one. We'll do another crafting session for sure. Here we go. Rar. What kingdom age does Nevsky come? Season of Conquest. Evil Weevils. It's not about age anymore. Once you hit Season of Conquest, all the commanders unlock. What do you think will be the best March commander in Osiris League, and what will be a surprise, I think? For example, last OL, Honda was quite a surprise. Well, that's definitely part of... going to be part of the meta inside of Osiris League. I'll be interested to see how they integrate Boudica into the mix. Boudica Prime. Because she's not AoE. but she does do the skill damage taken reduction, and she has massive damage for a single target. So, you know, something to think about. Something to think about. But as far as like surprises, I don't think there's any surprises. If you're surprised to see a lot of Guan Scipios out there, I think you'd be living under a rock. If you're surprised to see a lot of XY Hondas out there, I think you're living under a rock. If you're surprised to see a lot of Trajan Mulan and Trajan Ethelfleds out there, you're living under a rock. You know, stuff like that. I don't think we're going to have any necessarily, unless there's, you know, the new commanders come out. You know, something to think about. All right, so there we go. That's our Dhalruk's treasure box. Let's go take a peek at our pack here and see how many. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So equipment-wise, we have 76 legendary materials, 231 epics. Shane Jupp. Hey, I make great choices. That's good. That's the opposite of what I tell my kids to do. Whenever they leave the house, I tell them to drive fast and take chances. I say, drive fast, take chances. Let me check. Is it over my camera or not? Could be the scene itself. No, it's just the input. All right. Drive slow, drink milk. Greetings from 2561. All right. All right. So as far as things that we could make in the coming streams, I know we still need to work on a few chest pieces for the archers. I do plan. Let me see what my XY is at. I do plan on putting a video out where I'm maxing my XYs pretty soon here too. Ooh, that's really bad. Okay, 5515. That's what I've got my XY at. Ugh. I got 700 sculptures as well. A little rough. You know what? Maybe my surprise commander that a lot of people won't think about is Theodora. Honda's definitely not underrated, Dom. If you're underrating Honda, you're not paying attention. ZZ, hey Drago, I'm new to the game. What's the best thing to buy in this new event? Gold heads. Yes, gold heads and materials. Gold heads and materials are the best things to buy. I need the archer set gloves, got enough materials, but I need the damn blueprints. Yes, blueprints are a problem. Yeah, so Theodora is going to be your under the radar, I guess, commander used in the high level Osiris League matches. Just watch. Just watch. So she has 1400 AoE circular damage at 5 targets, and really with her expertise at 1700, removes all the control, slowdown, exhaust, other debuffs. Removes everything, basically. Good pair with Theodora on the open field, believe it or not. Herald Theodora. Why would we do Herald Theodora? Well, she removes the debuff that Herald gives himself. Also, he has a skill tree, so you're firing off Theodora's AoEs pretty regularly. And a lot of people don't get targeted with their Herald primary. Good stuff. Tom, I'm not saying this is the meta. Well, I mean, actually, if you think about it, it is. Right now, it actually is the meta for open field. Part of the meta, anyway. But yeah, I mean, we have new commanders coming out. So, I mean, really, what should you be doing right now? You should be saving up your sculptures. That being said, you know, Honda's a pretty safe bet to be a part of any solid murder ball group. Theodora's a little bit more of a stretch in my opinion, but it's still valid. But yeah, we should have new legendary leadership commanders coming out, so waiting until we see what those look like officially would be worthwhile. That being said, too, as far as the leaked stuff that I've seen, maybe only one of those is what I'll be getting anyway. I might only be going after one anyway. I might not go after both. Yeah, Kato, guys, sorry about the screen flicker. It's something to do with the input from the gaming PC to the streaming software. I'm not sure what exactly is causing it because I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed anything from it, but it's happening. So I'm going to need to do a little troubleshooting to get it fixed. But there's 0 drop frames on the OBS side, so I think it definitely has to do with the feed coming from the PC itself. So just bear with it, guys. Just bear with it. This is going to be about a 2-hour stream. Just bear with it. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Hopefully it's not too distracting. We're not doing any fighting or anything right now either, so. In fact, let's switch to the regular cam so you won't have to see the flickering for a little while. While I go ahead and switch accounts. That's not what I wanted to do. What are the new commanders coming out? Joker. If you type in like Google like leaked commanders, Rise of Kingdoms or something, I'm sure you'll see a ton of different things out there. I've heard there's like 3 or 4 different ones that I've heard could be coming. But again, I don't think I see anything super official yet. Nothing super official yet. When's 916 registering? Let's go take a peek at that. We're about to log into the 916 account. How about that? Ledio, you'd be surprised. They introduced them during the last one. So that's the thing. All right, are we officially logged in? All right, let's go back. Excuse me. I should do a system where a new Season of Conquest can't go against old Season of Conquest. Saw a kid today that went in their first Season of Conquest against 556. Yeah, I mean, it's yes and no. I mean, the stats are stats, guys. So, if you're in a kingdom that's super powerful and has a lot of kill points, and you're a newer kingdom filled with newer players, then you're going to get stacked up against the bigger boys. That's just the way it was. So, yeah. They brought in Nevsky during the last Season of Conquest. Osiris League. They did. Yeah, they don't have any problems doing that. No problems at all. That's just part of the game. Let's see. I don't think I'll be doing it on this account. I'll just do the freebies. And that's it. Let's do the freebies. Yeah, that's it. We do have KvK coming up as well. I believe More Than Gems is coming as well if we go to the event tracker that I posted a video on last week. King SS, what's going on, man? I feel old today. I really do. I feel old today. Mockery, no, it's the stream, guys. So again, if you're wondering why is it flickering, it's not you. I promise, it's not you. It's my I think it's my HDMI cable. If I'm trying to diagnose it during the stream, but I didn't want to wait any longer. I noticed it right before I started the countdown timer to stream. So we're just rolling with it. It'll be fixed before tomorrow. It'll be fixed before tomorrow's stream, though. No worries. No worries. But this is 916, so this is my main account in 916. I've done my recharge rewards. Check. Let's see. Here we go. So, no actual registration done yet, but the word on the street, the word on the 916 streets outside the castles, outside the leadership compound, is that we'll be doing a Heroic Anthem this time. We're doing Heroic Anthem. And again, this happens on cycles. So again, this week, it's Heroic Anthem and Desert Conquest. Next week, it'll be Heroic Anthem Power Up and Strife of the Eight. The following week, it'll be Heroic Anthem and Strife of the Eight. And the following week, it'll be Heroic Anthem and Desert Conquest again. Change up. I like the stream flicker like I'm watching some old Drago VHS recording. Yeah, it's Throwback Thursday. In fact, I've actually thought about doing that. Doing like a Throwback Thursday video every week. I've got some really old content on some random hard drives, like saved in different places, that I could spruce up and, you know, have a little fun with. Thought about doing some of that. You can see some of the old Drago beards before I started growing my main beard, or maybe some Wyatt footage from way back in the day. Dom 916 registering with 307. Come on. How is 307 going to register? They just popped out of KvK. Is it possible to get all the ship crests to get the 30 gold heads free to play? Yes. You just have to have saved up your gems, because you only get so far on these right here, these guys. So you don't even get them doing the 7-day events, except for day 1. That's just to log in. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. And if you go over here, the gold heads are 20. 20 of these per. So you can get one for super free, but then you got to buy. When I say buy, I mean you've got to use gems to acquire more ship crests. So, and again, you're going to be getting gems through the game, through your dailies, your daily stuff, through events, through all that stuff. So you have to have really kind of focused on saving that stuff, or again, just saving all the little. I've already used all mine, but saving all the gems there for that. It is possible though. Yeah, it's possible to get. Let's see. Speaking of 556, so if we zoom out here. Speaking of 556. So again, 556 versus 34, but then 860 decided to go rogue, huh? That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. So 860's alliance went rogue. Or camp went rogue and saying, we're not going to ally with anybody. We're going to use this KvK to farm. Is that what I read? And it was supposed to be 556 and Earth Camp, Fire and Earth Camp versus Water and Wind, I think. But 860 is Wind, and they said we don't want to fight. And then 34 was like, so hey, how's that going to work now? And 556 was like, yeah, we're not going to unally Earth, so it's going to be 2v1. Is that basically the idea? That's a little rough. To me, this is the perfect free-for-all, in my opinion. If you're going to do a free-for-all KvK, this would be one of them to do it with. I think 556 would still win. Just from a raw numbers standpoint, they should win. Green Hash, welcome to the stream. Murad Amr, 916 are registering? Yes, we are, for Heroic Anthem. Forsaken, some good kingdoms registering this round for HA, so should be good fights for 916. Heard 875, 228, 365. 429 all registering. I'm really hoping we don't get stuck with like 846 or any of those guys. Like 846 is in the list, right? They could technically do it. I did hear 875 maybe doing it. Big fan of Abu Hind. Good people. Hind. 960 will not be registering, thank God. I would think they won't anyway. They got a migration to do. 2244. Unaware of these people. Leo Prime, dear God. Leo's already as prime as he's going to get, which is absolutely terrible. 671. I wouldn't mind going up against 671 as an Imperium Kingdom versus a non-Imperium Kingdom. K916. Not familiar with them either. Familiar with 474. Not like to go up against them. They'd probably beat us. 365 would absolutely maul us if we were enemies. 228 is probably one of the better comps, I think. Go check out 228. 21, 875, 228, 429 registering. Right. Can you look up 2352? That was my original kingdom. Is that what you mean? Show me things. So this is Shenchi's old kingdom, 228. And they've gotten quite powerful. I guess they haven't really been not powerful. But they took a little bit of a dip, and now they're back up for sure. This is a 13 billion alliance. They've got some fighters, guys. No doubt about it. I gotta remember, this is a 200 kingdom. So, I mean, this is an old kingdom for sure. Although some of these people are newer players, as you can tell. 44 million ID. 12 million ID. It's a 13 billion alliance. Then you have SP, which I think is the main, if I'm not mistaken. Well, maybe not. 11.1 billion. Tiger Lily. Some people might be around for Osiris League too, like spread around would be my guess. Goomy. And then let's see. OM28. Another 12 billion. So a 13, 12, and an 11 billion alliance. Very strong from a power standpoint. Although I'm honestly not seeing, at least in the R4 and R5 lists, you know, it's a good chance they're in the 1 through the 3 range. I'm not seeing a lot of like players like this caliber when it comes to kill points. A lot of 1 billion and less power, or 1 billion and less kill point players. Hey, here we go. We're starting to get a couple more. Yeah, 2 billion. Yeah, 2 billion, 2 billion, 2 billion. This is a 76 million player too, so that's pretty fantastic. 3 billion, yeah, okay. So I was just clicking some lesser killers. Abro 2338 is registered for HA. Yes, Dom 228 really blossomed since Shenchi left. I've noticed that they've definitely powered up some since then. And even when Shenchi was there, I would say they did fight. But when they were up against 307 heads up, like it was just basically GG. Good Lord. Dude, no, we're not doing a kingdom review. So we're just talking about the fact that 916 is going to be registering for this KvK go round. And likely it'll be Heroic Anthem will be the one that we choose. If we do Desert Conquest, I'm gonna be upset. I'll be upset. I don't think we are. That's not even in the conversation. But conversely, so you know, we're talking about rankings as far as alliance power goes. They had a 13, a 12, and an 11. We have a almost 13, a 12 and a half, and an 8.5. And really, it's these two. These are the two mains. We have gotten a lot of migration in for this alliance as well. But as you can see, I mean, it's kind of led by an extra account right now. You know, some extra accounts are in here. But there's also some mains in here too that will fill the main alliances when fighting starts too. So, but really, this is a two alliance kingdom still for the most part. But we have filled out these two. Like we've filled out these two very, very nicely. So alliance kills wise, we're at 187 and 200 for both of these alliances. Sleepy Dentist, I should have checked Kelgar and IF-28. What's special about Kelgar? Is he a lot of power? Who do I want to fight in this? I'd have to see a list of everybody who's registered, but I just want a good fight. You guys know me. I just want a good fight. The power. What's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Archie too, my friend. KvK map fog is open now for 1v. Mini 1v. Oh, mini 1v. 188. Roosevelt 9 and Chele Nave, thank you for subscribing. Oh, just tell me, Sleepy. Just tell me. I'm doing something. What's special? Doesn't have to be a surprise. 916 is a really good A Kingdom. Ally them if you are in KvK with them. Well, Dom, you live there too, so it would make sense. I mean, guys, 916 is a strong kingdom. We're not we're not 365 or 846 or 960, but we're a miniature version of probably all those three. Good coordination, good fighting players, good fighting technique, and we stay up all the time. So. Dom, I just did Alliance kill rankings. There you go. Obviously, like I said, we're basically a 2 Alliance kingdom. Third one is housing some main players, but the majority of them are in the first 2. And then as there's needed spots or as the 2 alliances grow in KvK, the active players from the 3rd alliance will jump into the first 2. Sleepy Dentist, no love for 93? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Are you guys, I thought you guys already registered. Am I mistaken? I guess you guys need to make some more memes. Yeah, I guess not. I guess y'all haven't registered. Well, depends on what side. Depends on what side you're on. As if I want to be in the same KvK as you. How about that? Miss Maya, how's it going? No, Murad, this is our 3rd? I think it's our 3rd pop-up. Oh, Sleepy Dentist. So are you saying that you can solo 365 with 93? I'm not neither one of those kingdoms, so I'm not willing to make that statement. But if you're willing to make that statement, then I'll let everybody know. That's fine. Just Keegan, mid KvK 2. With 28 million, 1.5 million dead, 313 million kill point. Is that decent? Yeah, absolutely. That's very strong. Dragothien, who do you think any Imperium's going to register this time? Saad, I think 365 is for sure. Let's look again. 960 definitely not. They need to recover, and they also have a migration to do. 671 might. 21 I heard would also be in the mix. 93 certainly should be ready to. This is probably your last one, eh? It's probably your last offering. 228 from a Imperium standpoint. 365 as well. I swear to God, we're gonna get slammed into a massive Imperium KvK again. I just know it. I just know it. It's so for those of you that don't know, which you all should pretty much know. In 916, we haven't been Imperium since KvK 4. We're working on number 8 now, I believe. KvK 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're working on number 8 now. We've won most. We only lost 2. And both of those had 846 in it. So, and 846 was not an ally. So, on either one of those. We're basically trying to avoid those big, massive 846 Imperium KvKs because while it's fun to fight, it drains the whole kingdom, and we never win because 846 is on the other side. So eventually we have to fight 846 in those KvKs, and then it ends up being, you know, a one-sided affair. We're a 2-alliance kingdom, guys. We're not 7 alliances deep like we used to be. So YY, you are an immigrant 307? I've been in 307 for 3 years, man. Rage problems. Yeah, we're about to go into our first season of Conquest in this kingdom, so we wanted to skip as many as possible to get wheels and MGEs. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. You want to catch up as much as you can. That's why I keep telling people not to migrate back to KvK 2, because you're just going to be missing out on all those opportunities to get wheel and MGE commanders. Like, you got to get as many of those as you can, and when you migrate back to KvK 2, you're basically nerfing your account for 4 months. It just doesn't make sense. Sleepy Dennis. No, we didn't lose to 93. We lost to 93 and 846. No offense. And we were the only non-Imperium kingdom in that entire KvK, I will remind you. Easy KvK for 556. 2v1v1. Yeah, it's easy KvK. It's easy KvK. 34 strong, but they're not that strong. As far as I'm aware. As far as I can tell. Yeah, we're very close to Imperium 2. I think we're number 26 or 27. Something like that. Something like that. Sleepy Dentist, we didn't have much help from 2000. You know that if you were there. You should know that. It wasn't, once Kingsland had started after the first day, there wasn't much help from 2000. They basically had vanished. And yes, we touched tip. If you'll notice, we fought 93 until 846 burned through both 671 and 2001. They burned through 2 Imperiums at the top, and it started coming down. So once they started coming down, that's when we stopped fighting in Kingsland. Sleepy Dentist. I'm not saying we beat 93, but we were fighting 93, and I think we were fighting them very well. You should know better than that. Come on. Look, it's all in good fun, and it was all good fights. You saw what was happening on the field. It's HA power up for 556, so probably low power drop. Yeah, that KvK is going to be a joke. I'm not going to lie. That KvK is going to likely be a joke. Yeah, a lot of kingdoms are registering this KvK for sure. Rod, you're saying, I'm not sure what you're saying about 2K, but I can back up Dom on what he's saying. 916 outperformed 2K in that KvK, if we're being honest. Electro, what do you mean giving out info? Give out what I want. Benino boss, who should I put Sun Tzu with? I have 1.5 million power. Well, 1.5 million power, I mean, anything really would be fine. Sun Tzu with Scipio, with Baybars, with Charles, with Richard, with YSG, with pretty much anything. Not gonna lie. Figure, did you see Justin hitting one? Abdullah, I don't really pay attention to these really high power players. I saw somebody spamming gems on Facebook, if that's what you're referencing. You might be referencing that. I saw somebody spamming gems to make troops, which again is super inefficient to do, so don't do that. Hey, Electro King. There you go. There you are, my friend. But again, who cares? Who cares about 1 billion power? I mean, between this account, right? So this account, I got 120 million power, plus I've got basically 450 million power in dead troops on this account. And then on the other account, I've got 130 million power. And I've got 400 million power in dead on that one. So, I mean, I've got 1 billion power if you want to think about it that way. I've had and lost 1 billion power across 2 accounts. That's not also including my other 2 T5 accounts and my 5th non-T5 account. Mika. Where you see Mika? Where's Mika at? You think that 573 is a good migration location? Let's go check it out. 573. W73 slot. Well, so far I like the king's name, so that's a thing. Let's go check it out. Sleepy Dentist. The majority of those are T5. I would say 95% of those are T5. Justin, $20 donation. Thank you very much. They were all T1 sieges. Yeah. I don't make many T4 troops. I can't wait until they actually put that into the game. Not that they'll retroactive it, because why would they? Because they're a bunch of jackasses. Where they actually show what the deads are. Because just like in my last KvK, I had 9.4 million dead troops, and 9 million of them were T5. Sleepy Dentist, you're incorrect. You can troll as much as you want, man, but unfortunately, no, that's not correct. I would say 90 to 95% easy. It might actually be more. 225 online and only 68 likes. That's shameful. It is shameful. Electro King, I really appreciate you using your member chat for that, because it is accurate. They're just dumbfounded by the dentist's messages, I think, is really what it is. Mika subbed? Mika-san subbed? Where's it at? Let me see. I didn't see it. Thanks for subscribing, Mika-san. There it is. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Entering Season of Conquest and don't have YSG max. Should I max them or focus on others? Yes. You should max them. I have an investment guide, an investment order guide for you to take a peek at. Should definitely take a peek at that. Frontliner 92. Everything's good, my friend. Everything's good. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Let's see. Just bought in a KvK with 573. They gave up before Kingsland. Well, that's not a resounding message for them, but home of the pantsless army. Okay. 10.8 billion power. Really dig this guy. Really dig this guy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having him in 916. Let's see. I mean, not bad. Seem to have some decent fighters here. That's an old player. That's a dead. I mean, looking pretty good. At least this alliance looks pretty good. Let's see. This is New Duck. Okay, so at most we're looking at an A kingdom. Yeah, this is low A. I'd say low A kingdom. Maybe a high B. Yeah, I'd say low A. Although it does look like they have all their fighters in one main alliance. Not all, but it's more concentrated there anyway. Yeah. That's a 3 million account, by the way. 3 million. Hello, Lord. It's a good account. You know they just finished KvK. It's W you need to look at, Drago. W. Which one did I look at? That's the main one. That's the first one I just did. Yeah, that's the first one I did. That's the first one I did. It's the one with the really good name for the king. Saad, Drago, please do crafting session on 916 account. I will, but it won't be on this stream. It won't be on this stream. I want to organize it a little bit better than just kind of doing it. Are you going to fight on your 75 account? Rock Report. Hell yeah, I'm going to fight on my 75 account. If there's an account that I've got that's in KvK, I fight on it. 100%. Now, I'm not going to spend on any tech on it, but I'll do some fighting on it. Sure. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. What's your favorite KvK style and why? Heroic Anthem, because of the sports skills. Simple. Easy. Easy. Heroic Anthem and sports skills is the answer. Could you overlook 2217, please? Says Malik. Why? What you got going on there? Hope you meet us in 1534, Draga. Frontliner 92. Well, hey, if we're all joining the same KvK type, there's always a chance. Tempest Rock, thoughts on 834 and 254 KvK? Why specifically 834? Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that. Why specifically 834? Oh, okay. Well, I wish they had this. I can't go there, I don't think. Wish they had this already laid out. I don't know why they don't. But 664 is no joke. These guys are really good. 664 is good. I'll be interested to see if 254 can be beaten by what looks to be fairly decent sides. Like, it's not like it's heavily one-sided, in my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely not heavily one-sided. And 664 is strong. I think maybe stronger than some people give them credit for. I don't know enough about 834 though to comment on them. Oh, you're Demon Bat, Shane? Cool. Drago, can I have your Discord link? Literally, it's being posted in the chat. Or it's in the description below as well. You can also type in !Discord, and it will give you the link. Like Saad did, but reversed. Because it's not Arabic. Interesting. What's the map you will be in this registration? I'll be interested as well. It's going to be good. We're going to be doing Heroic Anthem as far as I know. If we wait another turn, it'll be Strife of the 8. We're just doing everything we can to avoid Desert and Heroic Anthem power up. That's really it. Yeah, there you go. Here's the link. 2100 going to be in 916 KvK. .834 and second in pre-KvK behind 254. Rock Report. Thank you for the information. We all know how the pre-KvK stats go, though. You know, the pre-KvK stats are really what matter. I mean, once the pre-KvK is over, the KvK is over. Really. I mean, 846 is going in next pop. 916, did y'all hear that? Murad and Steven Taylor, thank you very much for subscribing. Interesting how you were able to type before subscribing, or maybe the Stream Elements decided to delay your amazing subscribe. 2100 versus 916, imagine. Who dat? AVG. AVG. Let's take a peek. Hetch. Heck. Peachweave. Big boy. Big boy. That's a 78 million account, too. That person's online all the time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This would be an interesting fight. Okay. Okay. Captain Coffee. Okay, so it kind of goes down after that, huh? Maybe I'm just getting the wrong people. Okay, there's one. Strong people. Yeah, they're strong players. Very strong. All right, let's see what some of the other ones are. Kogo, 7 million. This looks like our third alliance. Kind of just the extras. $11.3. Rhapsody. Woo! Woo! Goodness. Hold on a sec. That's a lot of kills. That's a lot of kills. Richard Clark, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, 2100 looks to be a very good kingdom, for sure. Hadn't heard of them before, but looks to be a very strong kingdom. We don't have any of these in 916. I think that's something that we're sorely missing. Like, we don't have those 19, 15 billion kill players. We've got a lot of, like, 2 to 7 billion, but we don't have any, like, you know, 15, 16, 20 billion players. But I will say from a dead standpoint, though, we probably outclassed most of the other A kingdoms. We give a lot of dead for what we're trying to do. Looks like these guys do, too. Very strong. That account's the same age as mine. Yeah. So far, 2 really strong alliances. Let's check the third one here. Okay. Yes, this is actually... This kingdom seems to be actually a little bit bigger than ours is. Surprised y'all aren't Imperium. Strong kingdom. I mean, depending on how it lines up, I mean, I would take you over a lot of the Imperiums that are out there, just based off of numbers. .254 and 2100 were allies versus 556. Okay. Kjorjor. I spy where I want to spy. Heard you guys are registering. What's considered an old account? I'd say basically anything under 50 million governor ID now is considered an older account. Because 916, when 916 was first created, was 60-something million, and that was 2 years ago, I think. Something like that. A year and a half to 2 years ago. Discord PM. SOS. Okay, okay. No, it's not a... Electro, it's not a bad GPU. At least I hope it's not a bad GPU. But no, it's something to do with the... It might be an HDMI cable problem. It's just the connection between my computer, my gaming computer, and my stream computer. I had already started the stream, so we're just rolling with it. I'll get it fixed before next stream, by the way, guys. If you're just joining, I do understand that there is a little bit of glitchiness on the feed for the actual game itself. But we will get it sorted out and resolved, I promise. Jorge, we haven't registered yet, but we will be registering for Heroic Anthem, as far as I'm aware. Again, I'm just a lowly, normal member. I'm not even an R4 anymore, I don't even think I'm an R3 anymore. I think I'm an R2. Yeah, I'm an R2. They says, screw you, Drago. It says, screw you, Drago. You are R2 material. This is just for Osiris League. Osiris League, but you get my drift. Said R4 is no more for Drago. Check the 93 ranks list link. You can see the available kingdoms there. Yep, I know. We have a lot of R4s. Idea. Yep. Let's see. Mega Wale. Is this who is it's a 48 mil account? Is this Sir Man? I think it's Sir Man. You got our boy Koro. The kid. You get those stats up, Raging. Stoned Frog. Peace Frog. Before I quit, we used to have the R4s and R2s for the Kingdom officers only. Gotcha. Mohammed Tasnim, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Sherwin Ross Aura, thank you for subscribing. So, Murad, they're 68 and we're 26. That's interesting. They look like they have a little bit more power than we do. Dude, I've got farms on farms and cards on cards. I'll have plenty of resources for this coming KvK. No problem. Bing, bing. See, look at that. More cards. No problem. Oh, another card. Bam, another card. We'll be good to go. There's the individual power. Jesse, I haven't seen the House of Dragons one yet, so don't spoil it for me. We got a little busy yesterday and I wasn't able to see it yet. But I will be watching it, yes. They would swap around depending on who's on and who's not. Yeah, that's kind of what we do as well. Nikola Petrich, Hey man, I'm hitting 2 million power. I'm playing 2-3 months, not active. I was inactive for a few weeks. Is this good? For 2 to 3 months, no. That's not very good. But again, you just kind of said it. You're not active. If you were active, you'd be a lot higher power. That's the way this game works. The more active you are, the more fun you'll have in the game. And taking weeks off at a time will not get you there. That's for sure. But play the game how you want to play it. Just don't expect the world when you're putting in, a few days a month into the game. Shane Kerwan, say hi to Yashi for me since he migrated to you guys. Will do. Tyler Eddington, want to share some of those red gems? What, these here? 24,000? It's not that many. Oh, Peace Frog says leechers are an R2. I see. Okay. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. 24,000 is not that much. I guess it's all about perspective. Okay, I'll go check out 2217. Hey, Boost, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I don't even know who's there. So you're in KvK. Let's take a peek. All right. 2 billion alliance. $11 billion alliance. What specifically am I supposed to be looking at here? Is that it? It's like a C kingdom. Like a C or a D kingdom. Yeah. Addy. Oh, I know who that is. Malik is stinky. Hey, Malik, are they talking about you? Are you stinky? Not really seeing her. Ugh. Good kills. Not nearly enough dead, though. There's Mallet. Got a lot of accounts, Mallet. Soul Rassi. I know him, too. Yeah, I don't see Addy. There he is. So this player, I'd actually talked to about coming to 916 with a few other people, and then Kush and Fatty were in the chat, and they were thinking that I wanted to come here, and I was like, no. Addy needs to come here, and you guys are welcome to come with, but Addy needs to come to 916. Is what it is. And then she basically said, would love to, but I like the people here too, so I'm going to stay where I'm at. So, okay, cool. Yeah. Dentist wants crafting. I guess you'll have to wait until tomorrow. Maybe I'll make tomorrow my crafting day. That's what I'll do. So you'll have to come back tomorrow. Hey, Ozai, what's going on, man? Fun KvK, yo. Had a blast with you. Fish, what's going on, man? Definitely free to play. I play like it anyway. Hey, Trigger, your stream comes twitching a bit. Is it just me? No. Guys, there's a little bit of a glitch right now between my PCs. That's why it's kind of flickering a little bit. It'll be fixed before tomorrow. We're going to wrap the stream up here in maybe a half hour or so. I just wanted to get one in today because I missed you guys. I'll have it fixed before tomorrow, though. Yeah. Yeah, we needed you in 2259 to come in and ride over that hill, and I needed you to throw up the old staff with the light coming out of it. Would have been great. More rankings. Also, why you want pineapple pizza? Yeah, Oza, I have the same problem. Especially in Heroic Anthem, I tend to zero myself before Kingsland. So I zero myself on like the level 7 passes. And then I don't have any troops for Kingsland, so then I have to retrain up and lose more troops. Drago, can't you do YouTube about best value for AP 2022? Well, I've got a video already up for that, but it's like 3 years old. But has much really changed as far as AP goes in 3 years? I'm not sure. I was actually thinking that might be one of my Throwback Thursday ones that I'm going to be bringing out. It's just to repost that. Because it's good. It's still good data, but it's buried. It's buried in the sea of 1,000 videos that I've made. This pop is a good one. A lot of Fighter Kingdoms. I agree. It's going to be a good one. Nicola, I watched first episode of House of the Dragons. It's 1 hour long, and it's so good. It's giving Game of Thrones vibes. Well, I would hope so. It's definitely an offshoot of Game of Thrones. I'm definitely looking forward to watching it myself, for sure. Fish, I'm hoping no time soon. Hoping no time soon. Oh, there's my second account, T5 account. There's my third T5 account. Oh crap! I've got 3 accounts in the top 60. I need to kill some of these troops. Excuse me. I need a video teaching people not to overbuild. Too many players use all their resources and universal speed ups to train, and then can't sustain healing. Yep, that's true. I mean, I don't know what the right ratio is for everybody, though. You know what I'm saying? Like some people can weather the storm. Depends on which kingdom you're in as well. Also depends on who you're fighting. But yeah, that's definitely a good topic for a video. I don't know how many views it'll get, but it's definitely worthwhile to talk about. Did you watch Vikings? They are so good too. Yeah, I've seen the whole series of Vikings, yes. Alliance kills. There you go. Ethnic Christian schoolgirl. It's bulk. TV shows. I don't know what you're into, man. I don't really watch TV anymore. It's all stream. It's all stream stuff. I'm rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine right now. I've rewatched Peaky Blinders and The Last Kingdom for like the 8th time each now. Just got done with that. Rewatching Criminal Minds as well. What's the strongest A kingdom? Murad. I mean, there's definitely like 5 or 6 kingdoms I would say that are in the running for that. I just did. I just showed you. We scrub back. The ones in 916 are 121, 112, and 93 million each, respectively. Then my 307 account is like 121 or 122 with 700,000 troops in the hospital. So that's basically 130 or 128. Satbir, yes. 916 is going to be going into Heroic Anthem KvK this turn. $573 and a recovery KvK. Taper. I could probably do some forts, wouldn't be a bad idea. It's been most of the day that I've not done forts. I'll throw a 4 out. Nobody's going to do this one. George, if you haven't seen Peaky Blinders, you've messed up. Definitely need to watch Peaky Blinders. Last Kingdom is also very good. Murad, I agree. There's more than 7 good A kingdoms, but as far as somebody asked about the best, there's not 200 best A kingdoms. There's a cream of the crop. I'd say there's about 5 to 7 that are in the running for what's considered best. I'd ally 916 because Habibi Dragothien is the realest YouTuber. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I've fought with you many times, haven't I? Like, we fought together many times against the barbarian hordes in KvK and come out on top one time and then lost the other time. I always enjoy 77, watching 77 fight. That's for sure. Yes, Oddbeer, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Really interesting. We're trying to get in some good KvK action in 916 like we always do, but not trying to get, like, you know, curb stomped by 365 or, you know, something like that. Is 960 also registering? No. No, 960 just got out of KvK. They just dropped Imperium. Now they're Imperium again, by the way. And they're still doing their migration, so Drago stickers are the best. Yeah, they're pretty good. I do it for you. I do it for the fans. I do it for the vines. Banshee is a great TV show if you haven't seen that. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that. We're going to snipe 916 just to have another KvK where we can do stickers for Drago. Well, you can be in 916 and still do stickers for Drago. They pretty much emotionally and verbally pummel me here anyway. So you'd fit right in, honestly. Dude, did a 7v1 ever happen in Strife? I don't think so. I don't think a map has ever been that terrible. JKS, are you looking what new kingdoms are coming into season of what new kingdoms are coming in? No, I'm not. It's too much to keep track of, guys. Like, we're at 2,900 kingdoms or something, like 1,900 kingdoms, I guess. So I mean, it's too much. It's too much to keep track of. We're going to register when our kingdom's ready, and we're going to ally with who we want to ally with, hopefully, and we're going to fight. That's what we do. That's what we do. How many days have I been playing? Well, this is my second ever created account, but 1,362 days is my consecutive long end days. So that's what? Almost 4 years? That's over. Is it over? Almost. No, it's not over. It's like 3.5, almost 4 years. Tyler, Drago versus Chiskel, who winning? Well, the one time we have fought, I won. That was KvK 2. Like the first KvK 2 ever. KvK 2. Now, did I fight him heads up? No. That was with Kingdom 93, when they were basically the biggest kingdom in the game. And I was on their side in Kingdom 16, 1016. But the one time we fought against each other inside of a KvK, I won. Fish, sir, please stop recruiting me. You're becoming Laguna. First off, how dare you? I will ban you from this channel for that kind of slander. Okay, first off. And second off, people got multiple accounts. I don't need your main. Can't have our Sir Fox-a-Lot. I mean, just because of the name itself really is the main reason I wanted him. I mean, stats look good too, but the name. Check Markswoman? What am I checking Markswoman for? Hold on. Let me send out another fort before they yell at me. I'll do the 4s. I got no problems doing the 4s. Same result. I'll do the forts nobody else wants to do, you know? It's fine. Eric, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. All good. You gotta get your rest in, man. Fish, so sir, when you are replying to my DMs and bringing your main to us, not gonna happen. My 2 mains are staying where they're at. I wouldn't mind bringing a third over there, third account over there, just to kind of get into an OL conversation with y'all. Actually, I need to talk to you, Fish, after the streams are over. I want to see about something. Drago, did you know the 4th registration isn't random? It's random if you skip it. Correct. Yeah, so the 4th registration, you still can choose. But if you choose and there's not enough kingdoms in that registration for that KvK, then it randomizes at that point. Nemesis, are you doing the Grand Prix tournament? No, I'm actually going to be casting it for the official Rise of Kingdoms channel. And I don't know how it's fully working, and they haven't given me many details, so I didn't want to put myself in a position where I was going to be like, oh, well, I'm playing. When they're like, hey, you're sponsored by us, we need you to do this. Okay. So I just didn't do it. I'm just going to cast it for their channel. Felipe, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Ozai, you got it. You nailed it, man. Vikings, Scipio Alex or Scipio Mehmed for free to play? Scipio Alex for sure, if I had to choose one of the 2. That's my shield thrower build, baby. Alex is definitely greater than Mehmed. King is asking, Richard the Lionheart versus Alex the Great, which is better? Well, if you 1v1 them, I think Alex still wins, even though the Richard heals. But Alex is definitely better than Richard. in the game. Nikola Petrich just started watching rock YouTubers. I'm watching you, Chisco, Omniarch, and Shinchi. What do you think about them? They're all good at what they do. Just like, you know, hopefully you're enjoying your content here. Chisco's the biggest one in the game. Omniarch's definitely up and coming. And he's actually overtaken me, I think, from a sub count standpoint. And then Shinchi's, I mean, they're all bigger than I am. Actually. They're all good people, though. Ozai, you call Dragothien Draguna. Don't you dare mix our Lord and Savior with such a weak player. That's right. Drago, can you show your OL division? Sure. It's not that strong. Not gonna lie. It is not that strong. So that's the next one. So this is Division 7, and this is all the alliances in our group. Didn't 916 had a pretty easy OL division? Yes, for the first time ever. We always have shit when it comes to our divisions, but this time we actually got the hooks. We got hooked up, for sure. Fish, how dare you? Okay, that's twice in one stream. Maybe I don't want to talk to you afterwards. Dude, yes, I'm aware of what One Piece is. Yes. Where? I think so. I think we should be able to make it to the top 32. Although the first match we played against NL34 didn't go as swimmingly as I would have liked. We won, but it required me to kind of step in on the last arc and make some things happen. They played really well as well. They were a lot more coordinated than we were. And again, like I've said in the previous streams, like this is kind of like a throw together Osiris League team. We literally put this together at the last minute. I didn't even plan on playing in Osiris League. I'm sure you guys remember asking about it. I wasn't planning on even playing in Osiris League, but they wanted me to be on it. I figured we can maybe get to the playoffs, and that'll be fun. Lambo, yes, there is a blue bar. It's glitchy. For those of you that are just joining, the connection between my PCs, there's a little bit of a glitch happening every few seconds. Apologies for that. It will be fixed before next stream. I think it's a bad HDMI cable, if I'm guessing, but nothing's changed between the last streams and now, so I'm not quite sure why that's happening, but I'll get it figured out. What's my plans for your equipments in 916? Well, it's the Garrison main account, so my best equipments are on my Garrisons right now. So right now, for instance, my Flavius has the best equipment. I guess I should probably get rid of the border as well. There you go. So that's the best equipment I've got right now. Everything's procced and iconic except for the ring. I've also got really good cav gear, but nothing iconic yet. I'm still kind of trying to play out how this is going to play out. But everything's procced as well. This is basically best in slot for the most part. Upgrading on the cav helm and weapon would be ideal, but not the end of the world because I would need to proc them to make them better. And then even my archer gear is pretty decent, but I need to upgrade my helm and my pants to the set piece and proc my gloves as well. But that will also be decent. But again, I can basically field 4 garrisons. I can do Flavius Scipio, I can do Zeno YSS, I can do Jadwiga Nevsky, and I can do a Mandatory Artemisia all at the same time. How about that? Ozai, let's not go that far, my friend. Let's not go that far. Let's slow our roll a little bit. Okay, let's go take a peek at that. Division 13. $60 MX. Uh-oh. That'll actually be a pretty decent one. I'm assuming y'all will meet in the semifinals or the finals. $60 MX and HM34 would be my guess. Some decent Chinese teams in here, too. Oh, you got easy mode for this. Nicola, what do you recommend with how much power should everyone start playing KvK and other fighting events? Again, it depends on what you're going up against, but I mean, play as soon as you're ready. I mean, I don't fault anybody for playing in KvK, but if you're under 50 million power, I don't require anybody in 916 under 50 million power to kill their troops or have a certain kill total, although I would recommend that once you get, you know, that 30 plus-ish range to start acquiring those stats. Oh, Fish, we're not even close, not remotely close enough yet for bets. Betting doesn't even start until playoffs. That's weeks away. Weeks away. Honestly, I mean, I haven't even looked to see who the other teams are in this realm because 60 GT's in it. I mean, is there really even a point? Is there really even a point? Have you heard any rumblings of people creating an Osiris League team in Realm of Anubis to take down 60 GT? Because I haven't. I have not. I mean, there's some pretty decent realms in here. Or some alliances inside the realm, but I mean, I think, for instance, T2A is probably one of the higher powered teams in the realm of Anubis, but we're not even going to come close. Just being realistic, we don't have the team to do it. I'd say we have maybe 10 or 11 actual Osiris League caliber starting players on our team. Everybody else is a really good Arc player, but not an Osiris League team. 1008. Yeah, they're good, but they're not 960 good. 60 GT good. Isn't Vengeance good for OL for the garrison and rallies? Yeah, Vengeance does help, but you also do want Ring for the most part. Satoru, well, it's Monday. There's no games today. 5 days, 15 hours. So yeah, my other account, my 307 account is Archers and Infantry. And then this account has always been Cav and Infantry. But it's also been a Garrison primary account for a while now. Before I was mainly open field, but I decided to go full Garrison on this account. And ever since then, the only Garrison I don't have is Jadwiga. I need to have Jadwiga maxed at some point, but other than that, I mean, I've got literally everything else, Garrison-wise. 1V spent 205 grand, but GT only spent 200 grand. Oh man, that extra 5 grand is going to go a long way, you know? Yeah, we shouldn't speak about BG in this stream. I think this OL is made for big powers to fight low powers, so the big ones, experienced ones, go to play. Well, there's so many teams. There's so many teams playing. That's at the beginning. It's always been that way. The first few weeks have been about culling the smaller teams. Pinch a hottie. I haven't seen the House of Dragons yet. Don't spoil it for me. How did 1V beat 60 GT? Well, they're very similar in the way they fight. They have a lot of the same combos, a lot of the same strategy. I'll be interested to see in the grand finals again, and likely in the Grand Prix as well for the anniversary event. All of them beating on each other. I'll be looking forward to casting that for you guys. Is there another Ford around here anywhere? Any level 4s? Nothing? Anything? Anything? I'll take anything. Anything that looks like a fort. This one looks like a fort. Pshaw. They're all taken. There's always one Cinderella team in OL. There is that gets towards like the final 8 or so. Yeah, roughly. David H., were you the only one that didn't get a notification? Probably not. YouTube sucks. When it comes to the notifications, it really pisses me off. Kilrio, what's the best ACS? It's ACS. For Guan Scipio accessories for Guan Scipio and Harold Alex? Well, it's 2 different pairs. For Guan Scipio, I actually like the coin and the ring. You can certainly go war drum or horn as well instead of the coin. But ring for sure. Ring for sure. Ring is always one of the accessories for any march, by the way. You should never not have a ring on your march. If you have it available, you should. And then as far as Harold Alex goes, again, you can go War Drum, you can go Dagger, you can go Moras, you can go Vengeance, you can go Greatest Glory, but definitely Ring. Cyrus the Great versus YSG, which is better? YSG. 100%. 1V or 60 GT, but KvK wise, in your opinion? Well, I've only had the chance to fight 960. But I will say that 1V did give up before 960 did, because 960 fought for almost a week before we gave up. Whereas 1V kind of fought for about 3 or 4 days and then they give up. So I would say 960 takes it for KvK. Kyle, haven't registered yet, but we're going to. We're going to. It'll say registered here very soon. Or here, I guess, wherever it says it. Yeah. LV is my underdog pick this season for the Realm of Force. Okay, we'll take a peek at them. Drago, was your KvK against 960 most KvK or 846? Most expensive? 846. The free-for-all KvK was the most expensive for me. I lost almost 12 million troops on my main account, this account. I lost almost 12 million troops on this account in that KvK. That free-for-all KvK was definitely more expensive. And I think that was actually the best KvK that we had. Dre, what accessories for Trajan? Well, if you don't like Trajan Mulan or Trajan Ethelfled, then you can get away with not doing ring. I would do a war drum. And I would do either a dagger or a Moras or you could even do Call of the Loyal. You want speed on that march. Not bad. Yeah, definitely War Drum. And I mean, you could even do Seth's Call. Like a War Drum and a Seth's Call. That's not bad. But certainly, I mean, the Call of the Loyal is not bad for the March speed. Silent Trial's not bad either, obviously. The Lanes is pretty good. But again, Moore's Web and Dagger would likely be my other two picks. Yeah. Justin. Oh, wow. It's a big boy. That's a big boy member tier, Justin. Really appreciate that, my friend. I think you got some one-on-one time with me coming your way. Make sure you hit me up on Discord. My Discord ID is in the description below. Go ahead and hit me up for that one-on-one time. I also have another guy that was asking me for it as well. It was Zoom. In fact, I need to message him real quick. There we go. Thank you for becoming a member, by the way, Justin. Really appreciate it. Make sure you guys throw up the emojis for those of you that are members. You get access to some pretty sweet ones whenever you become a member. It looks like some of the 700 members that were done last month are starting to fall off because I see a lot less green names in the chat because of all the gifted memberships finally falling off. But cheers to you, my friend. Really appreciate it. There you go. Justin is the big boy with 1 billion power. Is that right? Eric Rock, were you the one that messaged me on Discord as well? Or is it a different Eric? Did 307 beat 846? 307 hasn't fought 846. The bum Andrew. Okay, so I owe you a one-on-one as well. And I also owe you a, you tell me what kind of video you want to do. Eric Rock is Ancient Kraken level, guys. He's the top tier. The top tier. He's over there with MF. He's in MF territory. Shanks, do you think VIP 17 is a must? Yes. I'm pretty sure to be on any top tier Osiris League team, they need you to be VIP 17. The all damage buff is absolutely critical. Absolutely critical. 5% all damage is basically having majority of your crystal tech done. Every KvK. Justin says, I've got all T1 sieges. Hey, you do you, my friend. Always see donations, but never said a word from my knowledge. Well, I got words. I like that. Nowadays, if you want to be in top 8 in OL, full VIP 18 is a must. Yeah. Well, 18 for the extra troop capacity, which is nice for sure. 15% troop capacity and a 10% march speed. Yeah, if you want to be in like a 60 GT, 1V, you know, even like a 1008, like Fish was saying earlier, like you're going to want to have VIP 17, 18, and really VIP 18 is kind of critical. Leo, finally didn't miss your stream. Welcome back, my friend. So good to see you. You did literally just jump in right before I'm gonna wrap it up in like 15 minutes or so. Really appreciate you joining in, though. Good to see you again. I know you've been busy lately. Ooh, somebody been doing a little Call the Ancients buying. Oh, let's join another fort. Sure. How far away are you, though? 71K away. No. Let me open this back up. Okay, so that's not me. What did I join? Did I join this one? I did. Okay, that's better. Alright, I can start another one now. Rage problems. Yeah, I feel like the March capacity from VIP 18 is nuts. The March speed too is a really big deal. 10% March speed for Osiris League, it's critical. It's a huge difference. Obviously for joining the middle for the arc fight, it's a big deal, but also reinforcing from the teleport spots. Having an extra 10% March speed can make or break you losing a structure. It's a big deal. So yeah, Drago, is Alex still hold on? Is he still good? Is that what you're asking? Yes, he's still a top tier commander. You can get away with 5511 if you want to, but he still should be maxed. His debuff is really strong. Eric, so I know I get the video idea thing, but can I ask people in your Discord what sort of stuff they would want to see? And I send you what the majority kind of... It's your video, man. You do the research or the fact finding, whatever you want to do. It's your video. You tell me. You tell me what you want. You get one a month. Every month you're on that level, you get one. Yeah, you do you. You do you, my friend. All right, let me see if I can find another fort around here. I'll take a 4. I don't even mind. I'll take a 5 though. 5's really good too. 5's really good too. No lie. This used to be Nevsky, but I switched it up for my my Osiris League match. Yes, I'm using XY Mechmed. I will be using XY Honda very shortly. I get these a lot, by the way. These a lot on all my T5 accounts. Not from Laguna per se, but from people. Leo, what do you say about 2 alliances of 307 being in the same division? I know. Couldn't believe it. Honestly, though, 1ABG didn't even show up for their ARC match last weekend. Will 307 play the next KvK or skip it and do a farming one? They'll still fight the next KvK. They're doing their migration just like they always do, and then we'll fight in another KvK. There's no farming KvKs in any of the kingdoms that I'm in. MVQ, Drago gifted me your account. Rflex, what's your thoughts on 556 1034 KvK? I said it a little bit earlier, Rflex. So 2v1v1 seems kind of unfair. I know, obviously, 556 didn't plan on that happening. 860 kind of saying, yeah, we're going to just farm this KvK, basically. But at the same time, I think they could, unpair from Earth Camp and just have a free-for-all. That would be the best scenario, I think, for everybody watching. But at the same time, I mean, it's not... it's not about watching, it's about what you're going to do. So I think 34 will go down to an Earth and Fire Camp led coalition. 34 will fight, obviously, as much as they can, but it's not like the last KvK they were in where they didn't have to fight basically the entire KvK until level 6 passes and then go into Kingsland. This is Heroic Anthem, so they got to fight from day 1. And I'm sure 556 will go down to fight Water Camp. So. Oh, you want me to answer that? There you go. I'll answer it for you. Yeah, Rflex. They'll likely also focus on Osiris League. I mean, if it was me, if it was 1v, if I was in 1v, that kingdom, I honestly, I mean, with it looking the way that it is, your ally is no longer an ally. You have 2 major coalitions against you now. I mean, I would fight. Certainly I would fight, but I would not give my all. I would field fight, cause some damage, but I wouldn't sit there and pour my troops into a flag nonstop. There'd be no point. there really would be no point. So, I mean, to me. It's quicker. Leo, my alliance only has 12 players in Osiris League. You missed registering, I guess, was busy with new project, as you know. Yes, and like I said, I actually wasn't planning on even playing in Osiris League. I was just going to cast it. But, you know, they got me. They got me. SRE, some kingdoms do farming KvKs like 412. I wish you the best in next KvK. You guys did really great work. Respect. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Fish when is 960 going back into KvK so I can snipe them. Is 77 basically going to be like fighting 960 nonstop for the next KvKs now? Ha HP. Desert isn't a farming KvK. They're breeding camels, not farming. Look, it actually is not a farming KvK at all. It's a fighting KvK, but if the sides are not even, it will turn into a farming KvK very quickly. How dare you, Emu? Yeah, you fight for fun, not to the death. I agree. Leo, 1v has 3 potential league winner teams now. Yeah, 1v, Navi, and Opa V are all good. Yep, George, I'm right there with you. Like, just get through this KvK and then just re-register right away. Boost, see you tomorrow, Drago. Time to head home from work. I will stream earlier tomorrow, guys, for sure. Really appreciate you guys hanging in there. I do have a doctor appointment in the morning, but as soon as that one's done, I'm literally going to be streaming right away. I think I'm going to do some Division 2 streaming tomorrow as well. Maybe even tonight if you guys are hanging around. I'm going to be, I'm going to do a little Division 2 streaming later today or tomorrow. But it'll be on my second channel. Make sure you guys are going over there and subscribing and putting the bell notification on so you know when I go live there. This is the... Oh, son of a gun. When I say this, I mean not this. Copy. This is the link to that. Will your Division 2 channel also have brainwashing? You know, could. Not gonna lie. It's not just a Division 2 channel, it's the Game Hub channel. So I'm going to be playing all kinds of games on there. Civ 6, Age of Empires 4, Warzone I'll be doing on there. The new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when it comes out, I'll be playing that on there. The day before, whenever that comes out next year, I'll be playing that on there. Ashes of Creation, when that comes out sometime in the distant future, I'll be playing that on there as well. That's mean. That's mean. That's mean. I'm going to have to get back to voice for a little strategy talk. Yeah, absolutely, Leo. You got it, buddy. Leo's the best. Check Division 11 and check Group B. I don't understand what you're going for. Which realm? There's no OWR here in Division 11. Are you talking about Bastet? Or are you talking about Sobek? Yep, Sobek. Order of the White Rose. Yep, absolutely put it to an 800 million matchmaking team. I'll be interested to see when these two fight. That'll be fun. Drago, me and you could destroy Fish and his homies on AoE 4. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Go. All right. I'm down. I'm down. Excuse me. You want to join that alliance? Well, go talk to him. Go talk to him and join him. Get to work. Doesn't happen by itself, my friend. Skywalker, I hope Drago's not lying to you fine folks. Yeah, I've been telling him we're doing Desert Conquest. It's KvK. Yeah. Would you hurry up and select it so we can just do it? Let's go. Let's go. Need to get into KvK. So, by the way, Sky, I heard 846 is registering next KvK pop. Just saying. Just saying. That's what they all say when they are up against French Night Rush. That's right. Charge, baby, charge. Although the siege units in that game are pretty damn strong, aren't they? Siege units in those games are pretty incredible. The Trebs are amazing. They'll register now because of me. Like it's some sort of like, you know, secret. Come on. Let's go. Great Z, good to see you, man. Senju, good to see you as well. Playing Drago straight up. Hey, I've been making friends this whole stream, so hopefully nobody is going to be upset whenever we fight them in KvK or it's Diplo time. It won't be on me. Ain't nobody going to be saying, "Nah, that Drago shit talked us in this stream. I don't want to ally with him." Happy birthday. Try War Thunder. It's a good game, sort of. I don't know if that makes me want to try it. Kratos, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Chem STC's upset. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I could have swore I was making friends on this stream. I could have swore I was making friends on this stream. Damn it. So if you were on this stream for more than 5 seconds, Skywalker, you would have seen all the people saying, we've registered, we've registered, we've registered. Also, if we go into the... Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Is it at Fight Club? No, KvK registration. There you go. Oh, there we go. Speaking of Laguna. There he is. There was also a 60 cap earlier as well. Yeah, 60-60 cap. Oh, rolling 38's going to be doing it too. Leo, the person in chat, is good. Leo, the commander in game, is hot, stinky garbage. By the way, I'm a super sticker now. We will not be registering Desert again. No. Going to 307 soon. Cannot wait. This was for my my tech getting reset over and over again during the 960 fights, and a legendary sticker was made. Anywho. Click on Lost Temple. Oh, what do we do? What do you want me to do? Okay, well, fire away, man. If you register us for Desert, I'm migrating. Fish, you never even showed the stream. All the other stickers made of yourself. Do I need to do a stream on that? I need to do a stream on that. Hashtag worth it. If it's worth it, it's worth it. You do it. Yep, register. Safwan Chowdhury, you applied. You applied to come to the kingdom? Oh, is that you? Sky, have we... It looks alright to me. T1s are a little high, but... It's alright to me. You know the rules, yes? Sky, you got that? Get the man in. Yeah, absolutely. 2338 is a very good alliance. Check PM in Discord or ew. Now it's a we're gonna have a mirror situation here in just a little bit. We're gonna have a mirror situation. Hold on. I got this. I got this. It's Safwan. He's in the chat right now. How dare you? Go chat with him. There's one. They made a lot of stickers during the last KvK. Most of them are really funny. A couple of them are kind of a little too try hard for my taste, but they're pretty good. Spirit Wolf, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you for subscribing. Sky. All right. I think that'll about do it for us. I don't think there's nothing else going on here. So John would come out and fight. They've been hiding since day one. Oh boy. Oh boy. $879. It's an old account too. How much do I play Rock per day? Across all my accounts, probably like 8 to 10 hours, I guess. Mad will never leave 307, just like I'll never leave 307. Oh, that's not even the half of it. Yeah, he's got about 800 accounts spread across the game, so he might migrate some of those accounts, but he won't ever migrate 916 or 307's accounts unless he's switching it for a different account or something, which he can definitely do whatever he wants, because all his accounts are freaking baller for the most part. His 916 account is freaking lit. This is so lit. It's a new one. It's the one he made when 916 started, and it looks amazing. It's fucking amazing. Nicola. I do this for a living, man. What do you do for a job? Do you do that less than 10 hours a day? Less than 8 hours a day? Used to be more. Used to be a lot more. Used to be 16 hours a day. When the game first came out, it used to be 16 plus hours a day. And then when KvK was on, it was like 22 hours a day whenever the fights were going on. Yeah, I thought he would never migrate, but I've heard it in several straight ads. I'm not sure he would ever say that. Somebody grasping, I guess. All right, one more fork going out, and then we're going to wrap the stream up here, guys. Got to get my kids sorted out at 6:30. It's way after, actually, when I should be going after, but I'm hoping my wife or kid has gone to go get my daughter. And in that case, I will be sorting dinner out for everybody. One way or another, I got something I'm supposed to be doing. so I'll be doing that, but here we go. Here we go. Or I'd go back to building pools if someone will watch the kids and the old man. Yeah. Spookable. So again, I am a sponsored content creation channel for Rise of Kingdoms. Makers of Rise of Kingdoms have sponsored me, just like Chiscool and Pinchi, and I think Bulba's sponsored as well. But then I also do make money from YouTube as well. I spend. Let me put it this way, though. I spend way more money in the game than I make from either of those. Do you play on phone off stream? No, I have an iPad that I play on, iPad Pro. We need a video on best weapon and attachment to use in Warzone. I need to watch that video, to be honest with you. I just get whatever I can get and I start shooting people with it, honestly. I've heard the Blixen's pretty meta right now. I've also heard the SSG is also pretty meta right now. But honestly, I mean, I look for the color on the gun, and as long as it's gold or purple, I use it. And I kill people with it. I've won with just the regular stuff. I haven't used a loadout since I started playing the game. I've got a few wins now under my belt. Have I tried Last Day on Earth mobile game? I did when it first came out. I spent maybe $100 playing it. That was actually right before I started playing Rise of Kingdoms. And then I started playing Rise of Kingdoms. So I stopped playing that game. iPad Pro or PC? What's the better for Rock? PC, 100%. PC's on a whole new level with the new hotkeys. Before, iPad Pro was 100% the way to go. But with the new hotkeys, the new hotkey stuff, all the shortcuts and everything, this is a different game. You're playing a different game. I'm interested, and I'll be saying this on the Rise of Kingdoms official channel whenever I'm casting. I will be interested to see how this affects Osiris League, because this is a big difference, a big deal. This is a big deal. This stuff right here, big deal, right here. Being able to micromanage your troops, if you can get that down, get the muscle memory going for that, it turns into StarCraft 2, is what it turns into. Rflex, maybe I'll take a peek at it. I had a good time with it. It was fun. It just, there was a game mode. It was kind of like KvK, but it was like you had to build an extractor and a keep or something. And then, I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. But before that, I was having a lot of fun. But then that mode came into the game and took over what you were doing. Kind of like what KvK does. But you could only do that. You couldn't go just a regular home server or whatever. And it just didn't fit with what I was doing with my current job at the time, so I ended up just like stop playing that. All right, guys. So just to quickly recap, we've gone over some Osiris League things. First week is already in the books. I think we're all just trying to get through the qualifying rounds. I will do some streams this coming weekend on some of the Osiris League matches. If you guys want me to do any of those matches, message me on Discord. Let me know what you would like to see, and I'll be happy to do that. I'll have my own matches, obviously, to do as well in T2A. We also went over the fact that we will, or Sky will, eventually choose Heroic Anthem for 916 to go ahead and join on this registration. We also talked about a lot of the other kingdoms that will be going into this registration period. So this is going to be a big KvK registration for a lot of major kingdoms in the game. So hopefully we're going to be in one of those major maps, and we'll have some good fun to bring you on streams like we always do. But again, we do have migration still going on for 916 right now, but we are about to jump into KvK. So you kind of, if you're interested in coming to 916, now is the time. You got a few days left before we are going to be locked into matchmaking, and then you'll have to wait for another KvK cycle before you come in. Safwan, yeah, I think that might be it. SRE Call of Dragons looks interesting. It's not quite rock. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, but it looked pretty decent when Chisco was playing it. Now I understand why you asked me to join now. No, that wasn't it. No. No, it's not it. It's a completely selfish thing that has nothing to do with 916. Sky, yes, I will accept Pop at Reset tomorrow. We are closing our migration. When we accept Pop, we have a migration Discord. Yes. We do have a migration Discord. Make sure you message Skywalker in the game. He is in SQ16 at the moment. You go into SQ16. Minion Walker, I believe is him. Yes? Is that you? I think it's Minion Walker. Or you can message basically any R4. We'll get you squared away. Same thing in same thing in here. Sleepy Whale. What are with all the name changes? It's really pissing me off. Kiergan, Peace Frog, Dirt. Whoever Mega Whale. I don't even know who these people are. Thanks, SRE. Really appreciate it. All right, guys, we're going to wrap the stream up. Really appreciate you guys joining me on this fine stream. Sorry for the glitchiness on the feed. That will be fixed before tomorrow's stream. If you want anything, make sure you message me on Discord. I'm there and available for you every single day. Certainly inside of my Discord in the community chat, we are always there hanging out, asking questions, answering questions, and just generally having a great time. But again, that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. And take care.